Today we're going to make a friendship bracelet. These are fun to make and also fun to share. First thing that we need to do is to make a loom from which our friendship bracelet will be woven. I take a paper plate and I divide it into 8 equal sections. I draw a circle in the middle and then I do 4 tick marks like a cross, and then divide those 4 sections into 4 other sections. I grab my scissors and I cut my little slits where my division areas were, and then I cut a hole in the middle of the plate, and this gives me a loom that I can use over and over again for bracelets that I make in the future. For this project, you're going to need 4 pieces of yarn that are roughly 25 inches. You're going to fold the yarn in half so that you have 8 strands. You tie a knot in the middle section where they're folded in half. You'll see that here in just a second. So like that. And then you want to remove one of those strands so that you're actually working with 7. So we had 4 pieces of yarn, we folded them in half, tied a knot to get 8, we removed 1, have 7. Now we're going to thread the loom, and we're going to take 7 of those strands and put them in 7 different slots. And we're going to have 1 slot that's left over that's empty. Now this empty slot right there, I like to keep it in line with my belly button. I count 2 to the right, I pick up the 3rd, and I move it in that empty slot. Rotate the plate to put the empty slot near my belly button, count 2 to the right, pick up the 3rd, and rotate it to put it in that new empty slot. Empty slot, 2 to the right, pick up the 3rd, move it in the new empty slot. Repeat this step over and over again. This is how the bracelet is weaved. It ties knots together in the center, but it grows out on the back part of the plate. And it takes it a while to get started, but then once it gets going, it really feeds itself quite quickly. This is what it looks like as it grows. Once you've completed about 8 inches, you want to remove it from the paper plate loom. You want to take all your pieces and tie them in a knot to secure them so that they don't unravel. You feed one end through the other, and that makes your bracelet. Put it around a wrist, your wrist or a friend's wrist. Trim off your excess yarn. And that way you have a bracelet that you can take on and off for the shower. So that's how you make a friendship bracelet. They're fun to make, they're fun to give.